still, with my tripod between my legs. And what are we on, part 4 or 5? I think we're on part, my god, I don't even know what part I'm on. Oh look, downloading resources. I did not foresee this. I did not foresee this. This changes things ever so slightly. Let's see if this phone stand will hold this for me. And it will. Let me fix some of that glare. A little bit. I fixed some of the glare. Alright, we can work with this a little bit. I got a crotch stand. It's just a crotch stand. Let me adjust my crotch while I'm at it, so it's more comfortable. Okay, so that works. I got a knee stand and a crotch stand to hold my phone for me. Let's remove some of that glare a little bit. I guess I have moments to spare here. So this is what it looks like when you're on a bit of a crappy Wi-Fi though. So the Wi-Fi, you'd think the main phone would be better internet, but no. Or is it just a better phone, the Moto 5G, than the Galaxy A20 is the question. Anyways, we got a little time limit. I have a hot burrito that's probably not hot anymore, but it's the burrito, it'll be fine. Don't mind the occasional glare and whatnot. Let's see how this ends up. So I might have to pull out my backup plan if I don't get one in the next 30 minutes or less. I believe less than 30 minutes at this point. In the neighborhood of probably like 26 minutes. Let's put it this way. It says closely, if you look, 9 megabytes out of 48 megabytes. This might take a while. I'm sure live streaming doesn't help the down, but it doesn't change the fact that I used up all my high-speed internet last month, whatever, something like 2 terabytes or no, 10 gigabytes or some crap like that. 10 gigabytes, 15 or whatever it may be. 20 something it might have been up. I don't know what it is now. Long story short is, however many gigabytes high speed, now it's on not high speed. But it's enough to play the game decent, so. I suppose I get to share my real life experience playing Mech Arena live. It's kind of cool. And even better, you get to see my fingers do fancy things. Theoretically, also cool. Fancy fingering. There's a reason why I have an ex-wife of approximately 10 years before she got pregnant and 2 years. Boys got skills, okay? It's just one night I was sleeping and then she jumped on top of me. But speaking of which, it's her birthday today, so I guess it's normal to talk about such things. Again, last year, to reiterate, I wished happy birthday. I got no reply. So this year, no happy birthday, and they don't care. It's probably for the best, okay? Again, sleeping in the garage in my car, 1-bedroom apartment, 778 square feet or something like that. And there's like too small for 3 people, nevertheless 4. So I had to sleep in my car in the garage. Was living there for I lived with her for 10, 12 years, I think it was. Because 10 years, she got pregnant, jumped on top of me in my sleep. And next thing you know, I'm pregnant. Boom. 2 years later, after a baby's born, you gotta go. Toss the broken toy. He doesn't act like a boyfriend is another thing. Something about I don't love her, so to speak, and whatever. Long story short, You're not welcome here. You're treated like whatever. Not, you can't be yourself. One wrong word, send you packing, kind of things. And I gotta rewrite some of this stuff. So we just sit here and wait till this works, I guess. Only thing maybe might make it faster if I wasn't live streaming, but we're not gonna bother with that. We have a backup plan for that little implant crate. I hate rewriting what I wrote on my hand because my hand is just that bad. Oh God, I don't even know what I was writing. I'm just gonna go with, oh, I know what I wrote now. You write it on your hand so you don't forget. I technically videotaped my hand before it rubbed off. And I just remembered what I wrote. So smoking weed doesn't necessarily make you actually forget things. It just makes you not pay attention properly. You're paying attention to other things instead. Which is okay for certain situations, let's go with. Wow, this is taking a long time, I'm not gonna lie. Just downloading because we had an update, I guess. There are new things to download that take a long time. So all you can do is just sit there and wait. Well, technically there are other things I need to do. So I guess we'll do those things while we wait. So we're going to take this Mr. Phone at 86% and call it whatever. I'm going to take this and put it on top of the car stereo like so. Okay. Then we're going to take a look over here because nothing else going on that screen for too long now. I'm going to try to zoom in properly and see that there's only 8 watts. And technically, if I can get in closer, and then autofocus. Zero watts input. So since I've disconnected the phone, turn that button off on the USB. And now we're at 0 watts, and 8%. Okay? Now this cooler over here, I gotta get rid of the watermelon seeds. Okay, the part where we can say flash. Anyways, under here is my burrito. I guess I could zoom out. That's alright. Well, okay, so I got this, I think, set to 65. The moral of the story is 11.6 volts right now is not enough. I want it to be over 12 because otherwise it might give an error. But 61 degrees, I think I have it set to 65 to turn back on. And we got this nice little burrito here. And as you can see, there's some destroyed, something bad happened here. And there's that one that's actually connected to a solar panel right now that's just missing the whole tip. This is one that I repaired previously. It technically works, just doesn't work good. It's like small amperage, but I think this tip right here is a winner chicken dinner, with the little wire still got to be removed over there. So anyways, oh crap, I don't want to spill watermelon all over. Damn it. I wasn't paying attention. I made a mess. Okay, so we're still on this crap. So that's not a thing. 17 out of 48 megabytes. Alright, so like I do on my shorts, perhaps I can offer you a beverage. And before it goes away, I guess the list of my things. Shave, didn't do that yet. It's a little bit, I'm not sweating too bad, but I don't want to be moist. But I took care of the mouse, got rid of that. I ate something, but I gotta eat some more, obviously. I mean, here's a watermelon. And I got this little, so the ants don't figure it out. Damn, autofocus. Cut the mouse right there, by the way. So that little two-trap system works right there. But anyways, the ants don't realize it because the plastic doesn't, I don't know. Anyways, it saves it from the ants if I do that. So I did eat some of that. I still got a couple more bites. I got to do some things with my solar. I got to do some things with my land. And I need to design a new t-shirt. Okay. I know it's kind of hard to read. Shirt. Eclipse. Seeker. Fix USB plug I just showed you. Propane refill. That's for one of these tanks right here. So I got to do a video on that later. Refilling the propane tank off of the big tank. But long story short, then put some gas and make sure it gets to the carburetor, gets to the engine. So take apart the bowl maybe and check the float. Make sure it's not stuck. Car, move it where it's in position for the solar to be done. And then clean it a little bit. RV cleanup is like step one, you know. But shave and solar, and you can't read the part where it says land right there, but it says land and shirt right below it. So I just don't have enough power, Captain. So I'm gonna go fix that because we're still in limbo. It's fine. We got 86% on this battery, so let me zoom back out. Cool car stereo, you know. Anyways, we still got how long? 30%. Okay, at least it's being honest with me. 36%, 17.5 out of 48. In other words, okay, that clock is not correct, but before we do anything else, I want to do something here. So first things first. Okay, so get the hell out of my fucking face, bro. Okay, so we don't have an error. That's a good thing. So the LifePo 4 over here says 11.6 volts over there. It's not ready to show me the, there it is. 12.3 volts on the solar panel, 0.9 amps. See, the cooler takes like 3 or 4 amps. 0.9 amps is taking off the battery, which says 11.9 volts in the safe zone, so we don't have an error. 13.7 volts, and it says the damn battery full, actually. So, you know, and, you know, basically, what I was saying in my other live video, the cooler is running at 10.2 volts. The sun came out a little bit, 59 degrees. Okay, so that's one thing. We got this fan right here, Arctic Air, running a short cord over here because that works. Okay, and then there's this backup plan in case the electricity gives me problems. But basically connected to fuse box over there. I mean, this is like long format. I haven't done that, so I guess I was meaning to. And then I got this light here, which is like this. I have it in the off position to save power because it's cloudy outside. But basically it's set to like 2 minutes or 120 seconds basically to turn off if there's no motion sense. And then that switch right there is for the fan over here, which costs like $15. But yeah, plugged in over there. But this light, back to this, is connected over here to the nice convenient cooler USB. And by the way, this cooler does actually have Bluetooth abilities. Now back to the problem. 8% and 0 watts input, okay? That's my real problem about it. Before 4:20 p.m. Okay, so I got another fan here connected to this over here, which is also connected to etc. over here. There's another plug. Smartwatch, I don't know. I mean, this is just messed up. I never get to do this long format stuff. I'm always busy only doing the video game, but while we're doing stuff, we might as well videotape it too. We have enough battery today. So it's like corrosion or something on this, or the spring is not good. I don't know. It feels like one is a little less than the other. So we're gonna go scrapey with the screwdriver. Make a little bit of extra clean bare metal. And I believe this thing is plugged in. I saw something light up. Okay, it says 41%. It left off at like 50 something, but this is the thing it does. And I'm able to get it just right. It'll say charging, not charging. So I just leave it like that. Sometimes it'll just do it. Charging, not charging. Or I'll give it a little wiggle. Very inconvenient, you know? Just saying. Not worth putting it on my wrist at 40, 50%. I should have just took it off the thing and put it on my wrist already, but I'm too inconvenient. By the way, we're still at 22 out of 48. Just so you know, 16 minutes and I don't even care anymore. But yeah, so back to 94 degrees here. And you got your Arctic air, cross breeze there, and when it hits like 95 for realsies, and if you want to confirm, it actually says on here, yeah, 90. Okay, so in the neighborhood of above 90, 94-ish, yeah. So 95 to 100 is when I turn on the third fan. That one makes a lot of noise and uses at least 15 watts as far as I can tell. And I got that little plug right there I can use backup plan. Oh, I never get to show this part, so I always forget. Is the connections here. As you can see, this one is going to this one goes to the RV. Basically the light up here and the fuse box over yonder. Hello Gundam mask. Hello Gundam 1/64 scale. Hello address, used to be my mailbox faceplate. Hello nice t-shirt I designed because I thought it would be cool. Hello Mr. Propane Tank, which we have to refill at some point. Missing our water tank because... Anyway, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over here. We're going to take notice that we have an orange solid light on the Harbor Freight controller. And yeah, we got 11.9 there. 13.9, and there's no excuses. It's just that we had a power surge of cloud. So I'm just going to... There might... I mean, I wish you could see the sparks properly. Wiggle, wiggle. And then, so this obviously hardwired rig here, I bypassed that little fuse part because just being difficult. And that goes to the cooler. And then the other cooler, this one right here, is the LiFePro 4 cooler, the smaller one. And that goes to there, to those there. Anyway, which apparently we only have like 0.7 amps input of sun. So we had 5 amps input earlier. And so we got an inverter here, fuse box hardwired there. And then there's this wire aforementioned here, that Pabst Blue Ribbon homemade adapter thing that goes to down underneath to clipped on. Long story short, it's supposed to go to my car. And this battery is supposed to be underneath. Anyways, I just wanted to work with it up here because it's easier. This is the jackery. And again, I just wiggle these things and they spark a little bit usually. Oh, Christ. Well, I can't see the spark with the light on as much, but whatever. At least you can see what I'm doing. So usually I just do the negative. And if I'm lucky, nope. Just see a number on the side. Nope, no number. I guess I'll just zoom in for the sake of being able to see it. I mean, you want to see sparks here. Again, corrosion, breaker switch. This is like there's corrosion on the tips. of that thing. And so that basically creates like a little power surge when the cloud comes over, and then the cooler kicks on and off. So basically I'm trying to get this to not say 0 watts input. I want it to say 35 watts. I think it can. I think the cooler's still running. I can't see from here. I'm busy. Alright, do this again. So I may have to do this like as many times as it takes for it to find a happy place. Give it a little wiggle. And still 0 watts until eventually it'll give. Now when it's at like 90 plus watts, then it kind of gets a little bit more different. Now, you know, I can always do it over here too. I get more sparks that way. Let's make sure it's plugged in nicely. Because this kind of like to push out by itself. That's another problem by itself. Nope. Still 0 watts. We must fix this. And then after a little while, you start playing with the positive, which is actually connected over here. Just give it a little wiggle, scrape. No big deal. Give this one another. I'm looking for sparks here. And then, you know, give this a little bendy. Make sure these connections are good too. But usually I see a little more sparks, but the light is there, so... Oh, can't see what I'm doing. Sorry. Autofocus. I mean, just give it a... It works until it doesn't. No, didn't work that time. And I tried doing the hard wire, okay? The reason why there's a hard wire there is because I was trying to do it that way. It didn't like it. But I just know if I do this a few times, eventually it decides to behave at the end. And that part's been doing me pretty easy. So no, we're still on 0 watts input. Oh, and by the way, we're still on 31 megabytes out of 48. Oh, what a mess. See why I got clean my RV on my list? My onion's still kind of alive. This was a cool idea. Kind of works. I'll have to let Edgar play with that some more. Alright, sick of being zoomed in, it's difficult to rotate. / see what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm not seeing proper spark. There's that corrosion, you know, that white crap. I should be seeing more spark. How bad is the corrosion? Autofocus. I command you. I don't know if that's the problem or what. Or if it's the springiness in that part or what. But I just know if I do that enough times, eventually it'll say something other than 0 watts. Like 35 it should be saying. Alright, so we'll put the solar panel there. Don't want to get this too crossed out. Over here. Connect that. See some sparks over here. And oh my, 0.6 amps still yet. Can't see this one properly. Whatever. Oh cool, I fixed it. I told you have to have faith in me. Now it's hot everywhere else and my blanket is messy. I'm trying to reach the floor. Okay, so now I'm sweating. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm sweating. But I got my cross breeze here. And my wallflower. So I got Arctic air right here, giving me cross breeze this way, and then over my shoulder this way, directly to my back. And it feels very much like air conditioning with my sweat and my tank top right now. It makes it bearable. It's not that bad. Hey look, we fixed it around 4:20 actually. How you like that one? 4:23 p.m. 94.8 degrees, boys and girls. Oh, I need that zoomed in anyway. So if you press the display on your Jackery button twice, 1, 2, that'll keep the light on, so you don't have to keep pressing the damn button. Oh Christ, my leg is shaking. Trying to autofocus. So see that? So the maximum input on this particular 200 watt Jackery is 60 watts. Now because we're sharing with the battery and the fans, and it's cloudy, we have 37 watts is not half bad. This is happy zone. 35 watts plus to 60 watts, we're happy. Look at my car, it'll probably say 60 watts input. Long story short, because that has like a 55 amp alternator. Now here's the next part that's tricky. The cooler on the deep cycle is disconnected right now. It got unplugged. As simple as this. We're just gonna unplug it from right there. So I'm gonna get fancy on you. Now normally I would plug in my car stereo, is this plug right here. So if I plug in this plug, that turns on this car stereo here, as well as the car stereo behind here. Yes, there's another car stereo back there. And then the laptop's on the 110 volts. So anyways, this is the plug for the cooler right there. So I'm gonna plug in this over here. Oh, there you go. This cord's a bit of a hassle, but we'll just wrap that back there. Okay, so we're at 37 watts input now, with nothing turned on. No buttons pressed yet. So when I press this button, that'll turn on the cooler. 3-4 watts is normal, just having the button on. 105 watt spike, cool. 50 watts to turn on the compressor on the cooler. And 55 watts until it goes into like chill mode. So no USB, no 110 volts. I use a little more if I use 110 volts, I think. But by itself, just the cooler running is 55 watts. That's one way to measure your crap. And of course, 11.7 volts, no, 59 degrees. I'm gonna just let that chill for a minute. Because this 94 degrees is no joke. And we want things to last longer. So I was using that tripod before. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's see. Let's see how chill I am. So don't mind the cereal box. I know I'm janky, but it blocks some of the glare. Because we were trying to play Mech Arena here. But yeah. Oh. It's like cross breeze. I mean, if I turn on that other fan, it gets better. So yeah, we're just using the little... So this is tobacco, not marijuanas. It doesn't really matter. You can't see what I'm doing anyway, except... Oh, here, let's just check back in. I do need the zoom from this angle, I suppose. So now the thing is stabilized, the cooler. We are at 37 watts input, 37 watts input and 39 watts output. 9%. We're really, the clouds really fucked my day up, bro. So anyways, separate issue. 59 degrees, and it's whatever time it is. 5 o'clock p.m. on the dot. Oh, 5:01 p.m. Anyways, and yeah, so basically, if you notice, it says 120 miles per hour on my speedometer because obviously I was going 120 miles per hour. Okay. But yeah, long story short, my goals in life was to fix this before the sun goes down and at least have the power so the damn cooler will stay on because it was on error all this time. Not really running. So now, I still got food over here. Like I said, the peanut butter jar, the ants don't figure out there's food up there. Mousies have to go through the trouble. There's traps over there to help assist them with death. And there's still like a couple bites of ham and beans and potatoes, but there's a nice burrito under here. Let me reiterate the burrito. I know we've already done this once or twice, but I got that to look forward to. Uh-oh, my cooler just says 65 and it's only at 11 points. Press the button. 67, let's go with. Give it a little more leeway to get to 12 volts before it turns on at least. But yeah, at least we stabilized the crap out of this bitch. Thank you, baby Jesus. At least we're working within our means. And I guess I might have to pull out my car and do the jackery to the car, to the... Oh, it's going to get complicated to reach all the way over here. But... Oh, now you get to see what I do when I'm not playing Mech Arena for one thing. Shit get real up in here. Oh, crap. Wrong button. And I think this tripod's got some problems here. But anyways, I'm going to turn on this light here. Bam. Because I can. Oh, and I have this cool black light. Oh, I guess it doesn't want to work today. Because the wire disconnected. I broke the wire off, that's why. Anyway, there's a black light over there. There it goes. It's usually on the switch, but the wire came off. And then there's bathroom lights that are same basic strip light. But yeah. I got some pretty cool stuff. I got some bling bling, and I got a black light in my car for real, 110 volt proper. Okay, this is not easy what I got. Okay. There you go. And I do actually have a nice curtain on behind that curtain. It's in the way, it's like too flimsy. Still on 31 megabytes. That's not a good sign. Hands free. Isn't that freaking cool? Oh, and I got my robot cameras too, so that's nice. Oh, I don't need my papers in my pocket. Oh, I already pulled one out, dude. Okay, so this is one of the effects of smoke. The game timed out and wants to restart. That's fine. It's already too late. So it's already after 5 o'clock. We fixed the jackery in a matter of minutes of effort. Clipping and unclipping is all I did really. Until it decided to say 37 watts input. We'll take it. Now normally if I hook it up to the solar panel directly, there's another thing too. That's why I like doing it with the battery, because there's an extension cable that goes to reach the solar panel in front of the RV to all the way where I'm at. So basically, without the battery intermediating, you lose down to 40 watts anyway, straight through. Out of 60 watts maximum, 100 watts on the panel, you get down to... This is a cigarette, tobacco, YouTube. Calm down. See? Turkish tobacco. Not marijuanas. I know if it's 18 and over, if I marijuanas. But tobacco should be okay. Doesn't matter. Anyways, I fixed things. Rerouted power for the cooler to the jackery, and it just barely... No, cooler went back to 54 watts output. That's not good. But anyways, the game restarted, so... No hanger showdown, but we're gonna do tournament instead. We're gonna play with Redox and try to get 23 kills again and again. More often. Alright, we can just stop watching you do this. Probably gonna 18 and over me anyway for those watermelon seeds, being suspicious. Oh look, the game just shut down on me. What coincidence timing. Okay, I can just do the other thing later. Alright. Crotch camera enabled. I did not open Facebook. Nobody opened Facebook. What the hell happened there? Nobody opened Facebook, kid. Just for that, though, we're gonna clear the cache on Facebook, too. What are you hiding behind closed doors? So there's 382 megabytes of user data, 11 megabytes of cache. Now, user data means we will have to log back in, but we can zero that out if we ever needed to. Mech Arena just crashed. So let's see how much megabytes it took for it to crash. Oh look, 5 megabytes of cache only. We'll clear that 5 megabytes of cache. Anything else suspicious besides? Close our Facebook. Back to restarting the game, I guess. Hey, the glare's much better now anyways too, so that works. And I'd like to think there's 89% battery there, yes. We've got 89% battery. This one's probably at 74%, that's what I thought. So we got 74% on one phone, and whatever. We're doing okay. I guess I shouldn't smoke my cigarette on camera, but I've gotten away with it before. What doesn't matter? We're not exactly intentionally trying to get 18 and over. We just occasionally get 18 and over because of the fact that we are very upset at a game that says they want that much money is very hard to respect when the game doesn't work properly. And it's not your internet, and it's not, I mean, seriously. This phone actually is better off the Wi-Fi hotspot with the slowed down internet, which we have done live videos of this before just to prove the point. And of on the computer separately, so I'm like a fucking tester, dude. So we don't need to go, I guess we're on part 5 here anyways, or whatever it was, of the live stream. Oh Christ. I got some weird chick off of, I don't know, 500, 6 more over, because I already won it. I only took a screenshot. No, not happening. We'll earn some more tokens, but we're not spending acorns. I have not done anything, I don't think. We'll come back for that stuff. Okay, we've done that. We have not done that. So basically, the pilot daily, we cannot, I was planning to acquire the 3rd blueprint from, what's it called? And being that this is a new video, we're gonna do this too. So basically, I don't need to really go back to the gear hub. I'm just gonna wait for a proper playoff event in order for this to be worth it. But basically, this is like, what was it, 700 or 800,000 credits for a 5-star that does 3,700 per shot. Okay, that's the main thing. And so you get the 5-star. If you choose this, you could buy the 5-star better version without using A coins to upgrade it from 4-star. And it's a decent weapon, so you don't want that one. This one, however, I guess I'll go to the gear hub. I guess I have to. Again, 30,000 right here instead of, well, we'll look at the 5-star version, but basically 4-star no bueno. However, the fact that we don't care about that one because it's just sort of a side salad. What did I objective? Use credit. Yes, we did. I guess. Let me just brag about tier 10 unlocked here while we're here. Tier 10 unlocked. But that's not what we're here for. We were talking about this silly little oracle. Look, there's no such thing as tier 9 or 10 weapons even yet. But it's unlocked. Anyways, back to what we were doing. Oracle 8 right here. So as you can see, 8,000 A coins. However, you get something that's 38,000, my bad. Can't believe that's not in the freaking frame. 38,000 damage, okay, per magazine. But it costs 8,000 A coins. We're not doing that. That makes it valuable to me personally versus the scroll up. Calm down, unlock tier 10 free to play, like not even trying. Our Continuum 8 here, 700,000 credits. 3,700 damage per shot right there, boy. So this I would buy for my 2.5 million credits, but not today because we're waiting for a good playoff event. Oh, you guys want to see my inventory? Sure. No, nothing good there. Let me move this camera proper. Now that we're done zooming in, anyway. Storm Rack 16. And the implant for it, of course, has been commonly found. We got enough continuums. Do we already have a continuum? We got a continuum 12 because that was credits too, I think. I didn't want to win it for. I wanted to win the 16 because that's not credit. It's A coins. Free to play. I just don't know. I don't rank up anything. This is the secret. Just do the ECRs wisely. Save up. Choose wisely which one you go for, and that's it. Have the backing to put your money where your mouth is. I guess we gotta do mechs now. So we got Seeker. Nice. Redox. I mean, so you see what I did there? All of this? Got my 9,375 A coins, etc. 8,000 for the Redox was totally worth it. Skip the Vortex, got it free. Bastion also free. Free. Citadel, I spent some A coins because why not? And it got me second place, which actually earned me 2,000 A coins anyway. So I actually got my money back on that one. In other words, I got 2,000 A coins sitting right now. So that's it for the mechs. Pilots while we're here. Oh, look, it's still loading Samson. We're still downloading things. Well, that's going to cause lag too, I believe. But see how much better this phone works than the other phone, trying to live stream directly at the same time? Oh no. The autofocus is real. Alright. We'll stop before we do implants, okay? Totally went off center there. Back to where we started that whole conversation about oracles before we got totally sidetracked is, which one do you pick? Which one do you pick? Anybody? 46-minute mark here on the live video. I choose you, Pikachu. The one that costs 8 coins, and I don't care if I upgrade it because I have enough stuff as it is. Yep, I chose Oracle because of its 7,000 8 coin value for the 5-star. And the credits only for the basic 5-star. Of the continuum. So yeah, we're doing the credits on the continuum another day. As you can see, I don't claim nothing. There's a reason for that, because these things come in handy later. They're like side salads, like savings account. So for instance, this right here. Make sure my volume's up. So this makes up the crate that I didn't get in Too Late for Hanger Showdown type of things. I believe I've already adjusted my hanger properly for this next thing. I think I did all my sniper slash beam slash, I guess I'll surprise myself. Surprise, I don't even remember. Okay, we got 16 more megabytes, boys and girls. That's okay, we're only like 48, 49 minutes into the live stream here. But yeah. Here, you can watch that instead of watching me smoke. Technically, that's boring. But I'm smoking my cigarette and we don't want to get... I mean, technically TikTok had a problem with me smoking a cigarette. Because it looks like something else. Perhaps. But it's a cigarette. No big deal. In all reality. Okay, fix that stand. There you go. Oh, that's not quite right. That's better. Yeah, so we're going to... oh crap. Bad angle. Yeah, we don't want to do that angle. So I'm not desperate to refill my propane right this second, but I do want to get it over with soon. I'm just more concerned with my power situation right now. So yeah. Seems to be doing okay, except for the fact that the Jackery is using way more. So I'm going to set this cooler actually. Oh, crotch camera is uncomfortable. Okay, so back to the Jackery, we have used down to 6%. So 37 watts input, 51 watts output, and well, quite frankly, it is 90 freaking 6 degrees, okay? 96 degrees right now. So back to this cooler, it's somewhere, I think I set it to 65. but we're not quite to 12 volts yet. That's a bit of a double check. Okay, 67. Okay, we're at 65, and seriously, you can't autofocus. I guess we gotta turn on the flash, because I want to see too. There you go. 11.8, so we want it to be like 12 or above, and then hopefully not hit 67 degrees, I hope. Because I think it clocks out at 68. So anyways, back to the 6% here, 51 watts output. I could turn this on to econo mode, but that sort of feels like it defeats the purpose. So I have it set to 50, we're gonna set it to 55. So right now it's at 57. Hopefully that'll leave me 5% on the Jackery, and it can try to recharge with what's left of the sun out there. Can't quite see the sun from here, but it's somewhere over there. And the freaking solar panels are all the way in the front over there mostly. So that, but you know what, we're getting our 37 watts input, that's the thing. So hopefully she'll shut off in the next few minutes, and we'll still have some Jackery left for later. That's the goal right now. But yeah, we're down to 6%, dude. The damn clouds really did me dirty. Every time a cloud would come by, it would shut off the cooler, cause a power spike, and then blah blah blah. But no, we got it 55 degrees set to. Hopefully it'll turn off in a few. There it goes, 56, right on camera, bruh. Beautiful. And back to this. Breaking news. 5 out of 16. Okay, well, that's where we're at. Sucks to have slow internet, but the game is fast enough for me to get 23 kills with a Redox, tell you what. It's like, you know, when the phone is not live streaming, it's much better. But yeah. So before the ants come, I'm gonna put this over here. Put this somewhere. Over there. Camera stands everywhere. Robot camera over here, facing the laptop over there. With some fancy beef gelatin thing over there. Not charging. Stupid thing is still not charging. I don't understand. So I have a little trick here. Take this peanut butter jar, which is smooth so the ants don't figure it out. And, well, technically I'd rather put it over there, but it'll be fine right here for now. And then I can take my burrito over here. It's still good. No ants yet. So this morning I did the ants dirty. I just cooked them. I don't give a shit. And then I put it on a peanut butter stand thing going on. So that's a little too top heavy though, but the peanut butter stand itself generally does a good job. Okay. And then I got these damn wires here. Shit. Well, technically I wanted water anyway. That's the first thing. Hydro flask. So this thing cost like 50 bucks, I think. My ex-wife gave it to me because she bought a new one or something like that. And we got some water that's reasonably cold. It's got to be colder. Colder than room temperature. Not that cold. Yeah. Yeah. No. I'm not really in the mood for a beer right now anyway. So there's that. Alright, let's see here. I got my list of things to do in my hand here. Can you read upside down and backwards at the same time with bad lighting and hand contours in the way? I mean, it ain't gonna work the other way. Seriously. I hope the burrito doesn't fall and make a mess. Should be balanced okay, as long as I don't move it around. Theoretically, it would be wise to just detach the peanut butter and do something like that. Or actually, I have a... No, that's fine for now. It seems stable. Let's see if my light turns on. You know, I kind of wanted to do this. Isn't this cool? You can just grab something off the wall like this. Just like that. Like, cool, dude. I grabbed something off the wall. It's a wallflower. I can't do anything with it right now before I get 18 and over restrictions. But hey, where's my motion sensing? I don't know why it's not working. Oh, I guess the wire. I bumped the wire. That's why. That's cool. Alright, so I think we've been stuck on 5.1 megabytes for a little long time now. And I'm still anxiously awaiting for this. Okay, we're at 5%. I don't really want to go too much lower. I can work with that 35 watts input for a little bit, one way or another. But that 5%, that's a pretty big offset of input and output. So I think I'm gonna just have to call it. Oh crap! I just remembered flash. So I just basically set it to 60. Well, that's about as far as it's set to go, I guess. 60 degrees. And now it says 12.7 volts and 56 degrees. So now the cooler is turned off. Oh crap. Stabilized. Technically, I am actually going to turn this light off. Give the Jackery that little extra few watts if it can. It's unnecessary otherwise. I mean, I could just turn the cooler off actually. So basically, I'm just going to turn the cooler off. I've already set the cooler to whatever, but when I turn it back on, is at my discretion. I don't need to waste 4 extra watts out of 37, dude. That's just too much. So, LifePo 4 is not hit 12 volts yet. And we have shut down this directly at the Jackery, because that's what we did. However, we can take this plug from right here and bring it back like so. Oh Christ. Over yonder. I gotta really just cut those damn wires over there. But anyways, plug this bad boy back in over here. Like so. Oh crap. Damn connector unplugged. Okay, a delicate situation here. Carefully plug back in. Not causing a problems. Oh, one-handed. Can he do it? It's not important, but I just like to have lights at night anyway. I'm just gonna have to call it for the moment. Yes, you can do it one-handed, dude. Beep. So, cooler is on the floor. I really gotta finish. So I just gotta cut this wire here Basically cut this wire here, and I don't know about this wire, but definitely this one is dead. There's not enough meat on the bone. This is the correct wire we're going to use to basically cut that off, splice into this, and then we can plug in that video camera to the solar panel outside and it'll be good. Alright, so we still got an orange light. That's a good thing. Everybody's okay at the moment, as good as it gets. There might be a cold beer in there, dude. It's probably cold. But 5.51 megabytes. I think we're gonna have to cancel here. Alright, back to what we were doing. We're not gonna quit that easily. Alright, adjust the crotch for the crotch camera. We're gonna do this a couple more times, I guess, until we get it right. Okay, so I feel like my lens is a little dirty, so let's clean that. Step one. So we left off at like 5 megabytes out of 14 or some crap. So we got our crotch camera. Chef Flajos, calm down with your phrasing. Yeah, press the button. Fine then, we'll do something else. Oh wow, the whole thing's broken. Okay. Guess we're gonna try clearing the cache since difficulties. So it says 0 because that's what we did last time. And 11 megabytes, okay. Can't be helped. Now, technically, I'm gonna probably want to use the bathroom in the near future before I start eating my burrito and finishing my last leftovers. That's something I think I mentioned previously, before I started fixing on the jackery, which is nice and at 6%, by the way. So that's good news. Jackery's going up from 5%. We've switched the power from the cooler back to the battery, and it's not on yet. It's 56 degrees still, so it's chilling. And it says 12.4 volts, frickin' A. That sucks. Oh, we got another 11 megabytes of downloading to go. So yeah, I mean, this is what's... I'm gonna just do the real thing that's happening right now, I guess. And this is what's happening right now. You can just do it with me. This is the moral of the story. Still trying to get this conceptual crotch cam right. Comfortable like. Making progress. We might get to see a redox in action yet. Yeah, I really can't complain too much with this whole 2 fans cross breeze at 96 degrees right now. I was sweating and in this little spot with the window here, and technically I'm blocking the window to block the glare right now because that's how that works. Here's the screen. Here's the window open. Light and glare, or cover it up. There's still a little cross breeze up there, I guess, but the artificial cross breeze I got going on it works. It's basically fairly easy to adjust the fan when it's the one fan that uses more like 5 to 10 watts, whereas the other one uses maybe 10 to 15 watts, the Arctic Air that is. No more than 20, I'm sure. Hey look, we're at 5 megabytes. That's where we left off last time before it got stuck for a long time. We're almost there, 6 out of 11. Well, we're almost on 6. I'm gonna end up rolling me another damn cigarette before this thing is done. We're just about to hit 6 out of 11.2 megabytes. Technically, the ants don't like to go around the hot cooler when it's running, because the outside of the cooler get hot. Part of the exchange process, but it don't work when it's 96 degrees, no matter what you do. I think Egger's cooler is at 75 degrees right now. It probably needs cleaning, actually. I'll go help him with that in a little bit. Right now we're on a roll, and we still have some battery left, I think. I got 61% here on this phone and 83%. We can only do so much. Might as well keep going with the live stream. And hopefully it doesn't get 18 and over. I'm almost tempted to switch to 1 fan. Oh cool, I'm at 7% now. Zachary's at 7% now. It's a good thing. Alright. The other cooler saying 67. It's not good. I better fix that. And it stops at 68, so hopefully that's some. I don't know what to do. Okay, drop back down to 66. So that means my drinks are kind of cold at least. Hey, we're almost at 64% of this thing downloading. That's just great. This thing doesn't want to stay perfectly straight. It's okay. Damn, autofocus suck. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. Bob Marley song. Kind of before I was born, possibly that one was, well, maybe 80s, I don't know. There's a lot of good Bob Marley songs. Back in Hawaii, we used to listen to a lot of reggae music. So yeah, but I would always get my musics a little fancier than other people. Calm down, Pirate Bay. Once upon a time. Still, technically. Being that it's not just one thing, it's a whole bunch of things. No, I get whatever I want for free, basically, whatever it may be, so. Well, not free, but basically fair concept of within my means. I have $100 car stereo that was within my means. It's called annual, what is it called? Annual percentage yield, or APY, which basically means it started out at 4.5%, but I think it's down to like 3 point something percent, which is way better than the 0.1% or whatever. I think it's 0.1% at Chase. So if you have a savings account at Chase or Bank of America, it tends to be 0.1% APY on your savings account, for instance. Which is very nothing. Whereas if you have a 3% at least, let's put it this way, I can live off of $100 a month, boys and girls. That's just my decision. That doesn't mean anything to anybody. Don't worry about it. It's not your problem. But within my means, I have $100 APY on 3 point something percent, give or take. A little less than 100 sometimes. But either way, I basically have enough to live off of. That's all you need to know per month. In fact, I think today I get paid at midnight, so. Passive income would be another way of describing it. I just can do the math, Chef Lajos. You can do the math, homie. And figure out how much money is in the bank. So if you're smart, you can figure that one out. Okay, she stopped at 7.2 megabytes. She sat there for a long time. I don't feel like restarting the game, so we're just going to do this again. Oh no, it still says 7.23 megabytes. Well, now we're going to press the back button. There you go. Let's do some control point clash for a change. I never do that. It's all about tournament or hangar showdown and just get it over with. Get your happy prize. Okay, it still says, I guess we have to restart the game because it still says 7.23 megabytes and it hasn't changed forever. Let's see if it lets me press that. Yes, it does. Sometimes it doesn't let me. So we officially have nothing else open. We've cleared the cache to 0 recently. We're going to just do it again to make sure that things try to run smoothly. So we can put on a good show with our redox and get 20 kills plus. 0 cache again, yay. I forgot to notice how many megabytes it was. Alright, let's see if that helps anything. Maybe we didn't have to restart the game. Okay, it still says 7.23. I'll give it a second to try to rev up though. If I don't see it move in like a few seconds though, I'm over it. Rage quit. Rage quit. We just rage quitted. Well, technically I do get money for playing Mech Arena, sort of. After so many days of playing it, I'll get to that later. There's a freaking game tracker that allows Mech Arena to get me like, I don't know, however many coin credits. When you get 50,000, but you get like 720 a day or some crap. And then there's download some other games I haven't done yet to get more money. But I tried, but it didn't work out. So they changed the game to get the bonus credits. But the point is, you get to 50,000, and I'm up to like I don't know, a couple thousand, 7,000, I don't know. So in about a month, you get like $5 playing Macarena. I get $5, yes. Just for playing Macarena, and I technically have to log in and do that at some point. But we're already back to the game, and it already restarted, so we're doing that now. That's what we're doing instead. Alright, Jackery's still holding 37 watts input and 8%, so we'll take it. And we got numbers moving on the bottom here, yay. But yeah, 37 watts input. I don't feel like I need to like get up and try to adjust the solar panel right now. It says good enough, That's good enough. I'll use my car as a generator to charge the damn Jackery if I have to. It's an option. I can do it in the dark if I need to. I'm gonna move my car over here anyway so I can use the damn solar panel. Damn south frickin' sun is north now type of crap. There's that. It's a pretty big problem when the sun doesn't hit the solar panel as much as it's supposed to because it's in the wrong place. And the solar panel is not that simple to relocate without the wind being dangerous. Particularly the wind. Like I could just slap it on the roof and do better, but the wind, one good gust, that might cause damage and no more solar panels. So right now it's reasonably secure and it's blocking a broken window from Noemi Sanchez, Edgar's sister. And her little thugs that came, and their brother, Danny, came over to my RV, and Frank, trying to steal a puppy, rescue a puppy. Hate crime. Took over saw one of my posts on Facebook or Instagram that I had a nice house that was house sitting / security for this dude Bill Bassner, the M&M Peach Ranch, and then basically she saw that shit and came over and took that shit over real quick. And then I get hit with a baseball bat, which is why I have a big old welt on my face shortly after that. Alright, 3.61 megabytes. We're keeping an eye on you. You haven't moved for a long time. Okay, let's go do that thing where I get money. So let me show you a fun little how to get money playing Macarena. This dinky little, whatever it's called, app. Just Games app, I guess. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So the special game, I downloaded 2 of them. So anyways, today I have played Macarena. So I'm gonna claim so I'm up to 14,000 out of 50,000. It's not complicated, right? So I go to games and basically Macarena's on the list, bro. Look at that. Macarena is on the list. So anyways, I played for a long time. Oh crap. So back to what I was saying about getting paid part. So when I've got 14,000 coins from playing Macarena mostly, I guess. Yeah, mostly Macarena there. Oh, you can't see good. So I got 720 coins from playing Macarena. I guess that's the maximum you can get per day. Dude, seriously? But yeah, 720s. I don't even do it every day. And I guess there's a few, I guess I noticed I do get a few extras from, seriously. But yeah, I actually get credits towards actual real money playing Macarena. I wish the damn camera would do a better job. Well, that doesn't really work, but it kind of works. I don't know. So 14,874 today, yesterday, whatever. Solitaire, just trying to get those extra coins. But anyways, that's not what we came here to do. We came here to play Macarena, so let's turn off the flash because that doesn't work in this situation. Get our camera stand back in play. And this dark lighting doesn't work properly, so. But anyways, so yeah, I played the game, and when I reach 50,000 coins, I get $5. Okay? Money for playing Macarena, boy. If you're not getting paid for playing Macarena, boy, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so that's enough of that. And then there's just play and then play offline. That I'm not doing that right now. I just wanted to prove that I actually make fucking money playing Macarena, bro. I make money playing Macarena, bitch. Not off of YouTube, but you know, you get what I'm saying. Yeah. Maybe off of t-shirts, but you know, whatever. And I have my passive income and I live like a hobo, whatever, fuck. Or like a dragon, prerogative. Not your life, not your money. I spent part of my inheritance on a place to live. Alright, let's do something a little more innocent. Spent part of my inheritance to invest in land, and basically that land might end up costing or slash, so the city says, owing them violation and restoration of the land monies, etc. And they want their couple $100 or more up front for just coming to say you can't do that type of things. Particularly large amounts of mulch that are not actually on our property. They're past the line part of it. Majority, even 2/3 to 3/4 of it is across the other side of the land. I'm not actually parked in my RV on the land, and they're saying that I'm parked on my land. And I'm just gonna roll with it. Because they want to extortion the money. That's the bottom line. So I'm not actually parked on my land, and the mulch is not even mostly on our land. I have a business partner. So anyways, the point is, they're still trying to say, but I got to write you up for being on your land, so to speak. Like they don't know where the property line actually is or some crap. It's actually like freaking a long way that way, and I'm kind of like sort of not really even on the side of the road properly. Oh, here we go with the downloading part. Downloading mechs and weapons. Be patient. Right side it says 1 megabyte, and we're almost halfway there. Ha. Probably won't have time to smoke my cigarette proper. I think, I don't know, we'll find out how this works out. I can't see the camera so good and play the game. Oh, I just realized I can move the phone to the side more. That's easy. We'll call this a warm-up. Don't be cock blocking. No cock blocking, biatch. You missed me, bitch. I touched your fence. I touched your fence. Did I capture the beacon? I don't know if I did. Let's do the surge. Let's defend that other point. If you notice, there's a Aegis over here, apparently, which needs to be taught a lesson. Spanky, spank you, helpy, helper. No. Yes. Yeah. My boys need help, but they're in my way. But they got a fence up so we can... Oh, never mind. I guess now we gotta pull out the redox at this point. Oh, crap. Yeah, pulling out the redox. Hey, I'm pressing the button. I'm pressing the button. By surge. I forgot what weapons I'm using. I don't even know. Continuum. Oh, I can just hold down the continuum. I forgot.
You have 2 minutes remaining.
Hit that critical moment, dude. Okay, we need to stand out of the way. Well, the crotch camera is the best one. Be quiet. Stop talking. Yeah, it's too late for that beacon, I think. I think the part where you can't see too good through your hands is a problem. Slightly. From behind. You need to get them from behind from assault. Next, please. From behind with the assault weapon. Oh, he's turned around already. It's too late. Too late. Oh, crap. I don't think we're gonna win, but that wasn't the point. Oh, talk about a squishy Deathwalker. Oh my. I think the other stand might be better. Not really. It didn't really matter. I got 2 control points, I guess. I feel like this might be better if I did something more comfortable as this. Oh, that's better. Can't see super good, but oh wow, that's pretty bad. Okay, so I suppose I can do a little bit to make things work. That's a little better, I suppose, right? Can't see super good, but I mean, you can see kind of good enough, right? I got ads. The ads didn't appear for a long time though. It took a little longer. Give me free credits. Yay. Oh, where's my bonus? Yeah, I want my cheesy poofs. One hour and 33 minutes, our first battle. Wow, first battle, 30 minutes. Okay, I'm not feeling that lag though. Yeah. How long does it take between? Okay, not too bad. So the crouch stand is not a knee stand, but it's kind of right at the bottom. Okay, Life Pro 4 is up to 11.9. Jack reset 11%, pumping. I don't like this tobacco. Wow, we're on almost a minute here waiting to start ripping some redox booty. Booty, 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 booty everywhere. We're going to tear up some booty through walls with the redox and kill lots and lots of people in one shot without even ever seeing their face. Never even have to look at them. Just through a wall, they're dead. I mean, it gets me by. It helps me sleep at night that I can do that skillfully, like a ninja. Makes me feel better. Lagging all baby. I think I might have a friend request from yesterday's live stream. I may want to look into that. Okay, we got swirling thing of doom. Okay, we can still do that. Theoretically, that's running in the background. I'd like to think there's nothing going on in the cache or at the Play Store. $16.4 megabytes. We'll remove that. And I can take a moment to smoke my dang cigarette. I was gonna say, I wonder when Chef Law will break for a couple minutes. Is he smoking a cigarette off camera or something like that? Or doing some other 18 and over type of activity. Oh look, we're still on something.
You have won the match.
Right on. I got 0. Check this out. I need a screenshot. Oh, somebody got 10. Okay, it doesn't matter even. You don't care. Just move on. Okay, technically it says 0 out of 8 here. We can work with that. I don't feel like holding the phone this whole time while we wait. Screw the glare, I'm over it. I could probably move the cardboard up a little and fix that, but I don't have the strength. We've been live streaming technically over 4 hours probably today. Somebody said they wanted more content, so I'm like, I'll give you a little more then. I'll give you extra content. At least we're done downloading. That took an hour and a half to download. Well, this sucks. Can I press back? I know one thing I can do. Press home button. Go to YouTube. View channel. Well, it's kind of awkward holding the camera at the same time. Yeah, we don't want feedback loop. I was gonna try to like the video. I'm trying to like my own video. It says I have a viewer, haha. I just want to like the video. So, see what I did there? I pressed the like on my own video, and now it has a like. Anyway, enough shenanigans. All I got is clearing the cache, man. Okay, 8 megabytes. Considering. Let's just close that, close that, close that. Restart game one more time. Hope you're watching, Plarium, so you can see how the torture it is to try to play your game. I got a like early. I liked my own video on my live video. It's complicated. But I managed to like my own video while doing my live video. Fancy. Very fancy. Now let's see if we can actually do some gameplay part. Before my battery gives out. 50 something percent, I would assume. 47%. Damn. That's not super. The Jackery's still charging. That's reasonably super. And we're almost at 12 volts on the LifePool 4, so that's not bad. Could be worse. And I can technically rig my car if I move it over here. Won't take but a minute. Although I feel like I'm gonna run out of live video battery before I can even do a freaking tournament. And the glare went away by itself. See, no point in doing extra things if you don't have to. That's an extra thing. I'll have to figure out the camera if it's going to work right where I have my knees here. And I'll just hunch over and hopefully keep it in frame. I kind of don't want to just leave it on the stand. Just want to go run around with my Redox and kill people in a good free-for-all, man. And see all the little unhappy faces to see me. That's all I want. Can't have that. And I'm free to play. It's not like paying money would do any better. Not that I need to pay any money. I get everything I wanted. I earned it, but I saved wisely. There's a difference. Technically, it's unheard of for a tier 9 freaking unlock for a free to play. I would assume, though, I'm not the only one, but so far I only heard of. I never heard of nobody else unlock tier 10 free to play. Or mention it anyways. We've been checking resources for a very long time. We're not going to tolerate that. We cleared our cache. I'm not going to do that again. I'm sick of doing that. It's not fun. Authenticating, connecting to server. God forbid there's a server on the other end of the connection. These fans use a little more power than I would like, though. But I have enough power for this it's 97 degrees, so they make me comfortable. I dodged the pop-ups. Yeah, I don't have enough extra power on the Jackery at 100% and turn on the car stereo and use the extra power properly. Because the clouds, they did that to me. Yeah, I've got something different live video, Plarium. This is like live video of who cares. This is what's happening. Seriously. This is a reasonably comfortable way to hold the camera, I suppose. Hey, there we go. Do I get to choose my mech? Right on. See, didn't even see the guy. Nope. Don't steal my kill. Don't steal my kill. Yeah, there's nobody nearby. Boom. Oh, you stole my kill. I was gonna kill that Citadel, damn you. Just got godlike. Not fair. Come over here. Eat your continuum. So we're up to 11. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Because it's like that. And that's the way it is. Hey, you're wasting my time. You're not going to get away from me. I'm going to get you one way or another. You're not getting away from my bullets. No, 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 no. 20. We're up to 20, boy. 20. 20. Dude. Epic. I don't even want to... You know what? I don't even want to play anymore. 20. Okay, well. I need a screenshot of this, dude. That is the screenshot for the video. At 1 hour and 52 minutes. Look at that, baby. I lost points for 2 spawns. That's some statistics, though. Hey, Chef Vlahos, are you proud of me now? I show what I really look like when I play. Without live stream lag so much. I feel like I should have took a picture of that as well. I guess we'll deal with that separately. Yes, go on. Well, that's nice. I mean, it kind of looks like it's all bots though, doesn't it? Suspicious. Though at least I know when it's all bots I can take them pretty hard. I think I want this screenshot too. Momento. I mean, I almost want a screenshot of that, but yeah, I guess so. It's just a nice number of 20. Oh, no screenshot? There you go. Oh, I think I saw a screenshot. Just to make sure. There you go. Now I saw the little thing pop up. I can always delete it later. 15 acorns. Hey, we're on our way to 3,200 points. Oh, I don't even want to do this again. But I guess we have to, don't we? We must follow through. And I don't know if there's anything on the camera lens. Oh, that made it worse. Seriously. Yeah, it made it even worse. Alright. That shouldn't be hard to remember. 1 hour and 50 minutes was the good vibrations. We had a nice little free-for-all. It was beautiful. I enjoyed it. Just walking around doing redox type things with a continuum on the side. That kind of might have helped too. Didn't hurt. But at some point in time, I gotta eat this burrito, cut some wires, put some gas in the van, put the tire back on the car, start up the car, move the car over here, connect a bunch of wires. Oh look, we get to do it again. Yeah.
Let's get things started.
That was my kill, homie. You took my kill. Okay. Lurking around every corner. You're a bad guy. Bye, Citadel. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. You're taking it to the face, Boyle. Take the redox. From behind. Boom, ha, ha, ha. Ooh, who stole my kill? Who was it? Who was it? Was it you? Both of you, just stop it. Just stop it. I'm sorry, I haven't got my godlike yet. I got my 20 yesterday. Okay, I'm going for godlike twice in a row, sorry. Here we go. Godlike. There you are. Oh no. Keep on him, keep on him, keep on him. Too late. Crack shot. $15. Calling number 15. Number 16, please. Report to the redox room. Report to the redox room. Number 17. Number 17, please. Number 17. I thought I was going to kill him with the redox part. No, number 18. Number 18. 19.
You have won the match.
And he doesn't die. Okay. That's just another 19. Oh, it didn't take the screenshot. Oh, there it goes. I saw it. Oh, Christ. Mildly amusing. I don't think it took the screenshot properly. Okay, I guess we're gonna just have to forget about screenshots here. I like the little 19. So we got 20, and then but we're like on a roll. Personal. One spawn used. I mean, is this bragging rights somewhat in my level? Yeah, we don't care about you, Dave Chipmunk or Junk Jive bots. Okay, I mean, technically it is all bots, right? Is it me, or is that just nothing but bots right there? It's like 5 something p.m. the time to play. Like you get all, look at that, all bots. They're, they were easily destroyed by my singular one spawn used. 19 like nothing. Butter through boo boo babies. Nothing. How is that? That's 2 in a row, man. I guess we have to keep going at that point, right? We have to do it again. Alright, let me get this camera sturdy here. We're gonna have to do this one more time, I think. So we got 20, and then we got 19. Give me another free-for-all so I can get like another 20 again. 1 spawn and 20. Technically, the other time it was 1 spawn. But I got 23 yesterday, so I figure I'm obligated to live video it at this point. So now I got 20 and 19. It's not a fluke. I'm actually decent. Like, I don't suck, right? Alright, I'm trying to figure out the perfect camera angle here between my knees. I have the tripod. Oh, well, we'll do that too. Oh, I think it's all bots again.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, look, I got to choose my hanger.
Let's get things started.
Wow, that was like ninja slippery. How did I not hit anybody? I usually hit people. I'm not gonna lie. Normally it's very bad. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm going to put a little effort in this time. No double KO? It doesn't matter. Oh, Christ. I feel like the camera's too close to the damn. There we go. Bye, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Hello, goodbye. In your mouth, all digested. Digest all that redox fluids. No, we're just going all the way for the back line. We're going to kill everybody in your posse, everybody in your crew. No, no, no. We're not doing FFA even. We're going for all 3 control points, boys and girls. No, 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 no. I think we're winning. I think so. Do 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 do. Oh no, you don't. Oh, you suck. No, 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 no. Kill everybody. Kill everybody. Skills, boy. I drive like that in a real car too. Yeah, I'm not even like freaking critical damage yet. I just noticed that. No, sir, no. I'm taking your control point. No! I wanted the control point. It was mine. Oh, I guess you couldn't see my thumb good. No, Deathwalker. Uh-oh, the lag is here. The lag is here. Ooh-doo-doo-doo. Why? I'm live streaming, it's not me. I promise it's not me. Oh, well then there's that. I guess I need to take an obligatory screenshot. Technically, I guess I need to clear my cache again. Hot damn, 2-hour long live stream. Oh yeah, screenshot. Screenshot. And then, oh, whatever. Statistics. Come on, Chef Lajos, tell me you're proud of me, man. Tell me these are good numbers here. I mean, yeah, we don't care about that. Boom, move. Oh, we already captured all 16 control points. I swear I didn't get that last one, did I? Oh, I only actually captured one control point, apparently. Damn, homie. Got that 50 points there, though. I mean, damn. I believe these are all bots, though. I didn't see the little thingy pop up. I am suspicious. That's all you need to know right there. I don't know what happened. I don't normally click on these things, but I'm like, oh, well, no. Oh, crap. Let's see how bad our cache is. 70% battery. Okay. If only I could hold the damn camera straight to where I'm actually holding the phone. That would be useful, but whatever. I did some fancy cool stuff though. I wish I was like live streaming directly from the phone. But I can't do that with the down internet. So basically we're looking at 12.79 megabytes of cache right there is the culprit of potential lag. We can only fix so much, but 12 point something megabytes seems to be a magic number there. Now I'm gonna have to restart the game apparently, because that's how that goes. So we're on 2 hours and 8 minutes, and we had some epic little, reasonably epic murder, death kills all over the damn place. Just everybody's mouth got shoved with big fat redox down their throats. All over the place. Don't even see it coming kind of things. Just like, oh, you died through the wall. You were hiding. It didn't work. Well, I'm keeping an eye on my coolers. They're sort of just hanging out. Uh-oh, the sun's going down and the Jackery's losing its power, but I got it up to 16%. It'll do, pig. That'll do. Gonna need to charge my phone before I do too many other things in a minute, though. That's for sure. Might have to unplug the coolers before they take up battery too much. Can't use them as USB. I have separate USBs anyway. Alrighty. What all did I do? Oh no, everything. I guess you kind of want to see the A coins, don't you? 11,600 A coins. Chapter 8. You can only unlock Chapter 8 apparently. I've unlocked Chapter 10. Doesn't matter. Coins. Like, that's not enough A coins. Like, that's not enough. He needs more A coins, Captain. Claim all rewards. We'll do that. I'll do this later. I don't care. Nothing's important. Well, I know what I need to do real quick. I got something useful. Okay, I just restarted the game though, so let's continue. Let's get this out of the way so I can move on with life. Well, I guess I'm doing that tomorrow because I don't want to do it right now. I'm doing too good in tournament. However, I'm not doing any of these assault beam or anything. Oh well, who cares? Because I'm doing close range sniper, that's why. So I'm not even, I've only used redox today. That's why. It doesn't work that way. It has to be a long range, and I'm just using redox and a disruptor and a continuum. I think it's a continuum 12 and a disruptor 16. And man, does it do a pretty happy job. Effective. That's a whole separate video though, I think. Like I'll have to clip part of this video to make it make sense. I don't have extra time or storage space or battery. I don't have a plug in a wall. I have a limited amount here, kids. For real, I have a very limited amount of power. I feel like I feel more comfortable than if I had a 1500 watt air conditioner or more. 6,000 watt air conditioner or whatever. Oh, I don't know. I got a 6,000 watt generator probably for a 1,000 watt air conditioner. Point is just these two fans at 97 degrees is fine. 100 degrees, I'll probably turn on the third fan. That's where it's at. It's 97 for sure though. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 100, more than 100. Tell you what. Two minutes later, it says there. Jesus Christ. I mean, at what point do I rage quit? 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I think. That's enough time. I swear I just cleared my cache too. So I guess we'll go to internet. And as much as I'd like to show off my website, I'm just gonna do this before I forget. This might take a second to load by itself. Welcome to my world. Of course, the live streaming takes up some internet, I'm sure, but takes away, but it still does this kind of slow anyway. Oh, Christ. Oh, my internet's... No internet connection. Why not? Percent battery though. And voila, it's fixed. Whatever reason, it didn't have Wi-Fi on this phone for a second there. Again, it might take a second, but apparently I need to plug my phone in, so any second now, the battery just go down a little quick like that. So, bam. So don't forget to do this after 5 p.m. Get your 500 A coins. Oh, 50 A coins. Sorry. So now I go back to the game and see if it's still stuck. No, it's restarting. Alright, so now I'm going to take this plug here. Am I zoomed in or something? I'm going to take this plug here, plug it into my phone, and hope for the best. But before that, 10.3 volts on the deep cycle. 12 volts. Cool, we hit 12 volts right as I pulled up. 67 degrees, okay. 61 and 67. And not quite a grand finale there, but